All right, YouTube, what's going on? As I told you guys before, I said it before. Your boy getting his muscles up to the dough. You can't go flow. Your boy getting big. You don't want to mess around with the big rig. Yeah, boy, what? I don't think so. Wow, I can't see now. Woo. Anyway, what's going on, y'all? Happy Friday. Well, you guys know who I am already. Got a lot of shit. What I like to do is show you guys bags and everything, and then go through the bags so you see what we're working with. One lady messed up my bags because she tied stuff when I had to go back and get some other stuff because it didn't make no sense to walk all the way to my car just to walk all the way back. And by the time you do that, you miss out on stuff. So I got 3 bags here. Okay, that's what. 3 bags in one hand is going to be 3 in the other. Then there's another 2 bags, so it's going to be like 8 bags, even though one's small than a bin. I told you guys I'm buying a whole bunch of clear bins. Hold on a second here. Yeah, so we got this. Yeah, we got this. This stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's heavy. Alrighty then. Put this here so it don't get messed up. Show you guys the bin. Man, this bad boy heavy. There's another bin. DJ Hero. More stuff. The only thing I really don't like, I mean, there's a lot of competition at Red, White, and Blue, but the most irritable thing there is the attitudes of the cashiers. They are just, sometimes they're just disgusting. One day they smile and they're nice to you, the other day they're just real nasty bitches. And I don't got time for that. I'm not like I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't understand why so many women in retail, they got these nasty fucked up attitudes. Like if you know what I'm saying, like if you're fucking them and you're not giving them money, or if you're just not paying them attention. And I have a habit of telling people, listen, I'm not tapping you. So there's no reason to have the attitude. And then people wonder why a lot of businesses close down and stuff like that. Then they want people to feel sorry for them when they lose their jobs. I don't. Because a lot of people out here nowadays, they got funky attitudes. I don't have an attitude. I'm very like to myself. And, if you interact with me, I'm going to interact with you. But if you're going to have an attitude, I'm going to be I can always be a bigger dick than anybody because I'm just a dick by nature. I'm an asshole by nature. You know what I'm saying? Some people might say that's kind of an oxymoron and hypocritical. No, it's not. Because it all depends. I may be an asshole, but am I your kind of asshole? That's the problem. And the thing is, like, I'm like to myself, I'm very respectful, quiet, and I give you your space and whatever because I'm not a people's person. I don't like being around a lot of people. But at the same time, I'm very respectful, well-mannered, and to myself. But the minute, I'm like a black mamba. I'm not a rattlesnake. I'm not gonna hiss at you. A black mamba just strike, and that's me. You come at me a certain way, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you all. You know what I'm saying? So with that basically being said, this bag I got today from a guy. I thought he was Haitian. Doesn't matter what he is. Older gentleman by the name of Ernest, but he's actually Nigerian. Real cool, well-mannered guy. Jokes a lot. He's also a flea market vendor as well as one of my competition guys at the auctions. And I'm not the kind of person that gets upset and hate people because they outbid me on stuff or they grab stuff. I mean, it is what it is. If you get it, you get it. I'm not stingy, selfish. I'm not that kind of person. But anyway, I got this whole bag from him. So I'm gonna go through this bag. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I guess I can put this stuff here. Then put it back. So this whole bag. Let me just show you this whole bag he gave me for $20. And there was actually twice where people at the flea market tried to get over on him because he's an older black dude. He's from, he's African. His English is really real good. He buys stuff he can sell, but he's not like knowledgeable like that. So he had a PS4 and something else before, and some dude said, well, you know what, can I give you like $20 for everything? And Some people looked, and I was like, "Yo, Ernest, nah, man, no." I said, "That's a PS4. That's a $200 and something system. Don't sell yourself short." He said, "Well, how much you think?" I said, "Yo, $150 for everything." The guy walked off mumbling, acting like a little biatch about it. I didn't care. You know, I really didn't give a shit about how he felt, because at the end of the day, you're trying to rob somebody. Come on, $20 for a PS4, like 8 games, and I think it was a PS Vita. As a matter of fact, it was a PS Vita and a PS4, and the guy tried to give him $20 for everything. This slick ass white kid, and when we see each other, we don't like each other. I see him all the time at the market. Sometimes he comes to my spot and I be like, "Yo, dude, what do you want?" I told him just like that, and he just walks off like, "Whatever, dude." I say, "Yo, one of these days I'm gonna fuck you up," and I tell him just like that. One of these days I'm gonna fuck you up, and one of these days I'm gonna fuck him up. You know, I don't like slick people. I don't like people I don't like that shit, man. And you know, it's just not cool. You know, and I think he told me about my business, and it took like it took 4 people to keep me from fucking him up right there in the flea market. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. I just don't like that kind of shit. So anyway, this whole thing was $20. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because, you know, it is what it is, and I'll try to give him more. He said, no, man, I got too much stuff to take tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I got this. Well, obviously, I'm gonna be redoing. I'm redoing like a lot of like just toys and my video game stuff. So this is just perfect, you know. And one of my favorite, you know, I start loving the Tomb Raider franchise because of the original Tomb Raider game. I used to love the mechanics on. Remember the original PlayStation game where she's climbing. You know, you climb up a mountain, and you gotta jump, press backwards, do a certain twist in the directional pad, and then press another button to have her do a flip twist, reversal kind of flip thing, and then grab the other side of the wall. I used to love that. I think they should bring those mechanics back to this game. I also liked how they actually did the mechanics of her left foot, how they kind of gave her like a heel color to the actual dock because the way she's standing. I thought that was pretty smart for something that's just like this. So yeah, that was there. I got a brand new Family Feud for the Wii. I only picked it up because it's brand new sealed. Alright. We got a Wii nunchuck. I mean, a Wii, a Wii controller. Got a Wii controller. We got a Wii nunchuck. Wah, wah, wah. This one has a long cord. So yeah, we got a Wii controller. And again, I paid $20 for all this stuff. So $20 bill is all he wanted. And we real cool with each other. And some of y'all probably like, "Oh, well, if you know this stuff is worth more, then why'd you do?" There's a difference between somebody telling you to take the stuff for the price and somebody trying to rob you because, you know, God knows how many times they done got over on him. Here we have Bionicle for the Game Boy Advance. He got $2 marked on it. Yeah, that'll be something to go for sale. Go to sell. We have here battery cover for a Wii controller, and we also have a Wii AV cable. You can never have too many of these things. Never have too many of these. And yes, this is going to be a long video just due to the fact that it's going to be a long video. I am going to start making shorter videos sooner or later, but nobody really watches anyway, so who really gives a flying poop, right? So yeah, we got that AV cable. We also have a Wii power supply. You know, you always come across Wii's in the wild and stuff without anything. So you know, to actually get one. I mean, to actually get one, get an adapter and a AV cable. I know some people just might probably like, "Damn, man, you know, this dude always have some kind of issues with people." You know what it is? People want to talk out their face and think nobody's gonna say something. I'm not the kind of person that stands there and look at you with a stupid look on your face. You come out your face and you say something, I know you're talking shit, I'm gonna respond back. Especially if you're being disrespectful and you're just being an asshole. See, I'm not a discreet person, and I speak my mind. I don't hold shit back, and I say what's on my mind. And that makes people think I'm aggressive and I'm an asshole. That's why I tell people I am an asshole. You know, then here we have, this is weird. It's a Dreamcast AV cable. But he didn't have a Dreamcast. I wonder if it's weird because I looked through most of his buckets, which I don't do. And the reason why, because I've seen all these accessories. And he had a Dreamcast game, but no Dreamcast. He had Wii games, but no Wii. You know, etc., etc. I did grab this, even though it's old. I grabbed it just cause. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, this is stuck. It's just stuck to something. I gotta clean this controller. This is a generic controller. I don't keep generic controllers, but I will, sell them with systems or whatnot. I gotta clean this. This is a Frequency Super Nintendo controller. That was a company that used to make. They were well known back then, way before Mad Cats and stuff. They used to make a lot of controllers for Nintendo 64 and PlayStation, Dreamcast, Sega Saturn. They were real big on that. But they, I never really liked this stuff. But it was always garbage. It was actually called high frequency. So I do have to clean that one. I'll put that up here. All right. Then here we got a PlayStation 2. I think this could be the PS1 too, but I know it was a PlayStation 2 Slim adapter. Whenever I what I do now is whenever I see stuff like this, I grab it, because my plan is to start getting systems to sell and making sure I have complete systems and do like bundles and stuff like that. When I do garage sales and or go to the flea market with this stuff, I can bundle games with systems, or even put them online. I never had luck selling video game stuff online, but it is a 8.5 volt AC adapter for the PlayStation 2. Again, all this was $20, and here is a PlayStation, aka PlayStation 2 AV cable. You come across a lot of consoles, and you never know when you're gonna need this stuff. So that's why it's always repetitive. It's always imperative, to pick up a lot of video game accessories that complete a system, because you can come across a system one day in a while and not have stuff to sell it. This was old. These are Jetwell, like binocular type of things. He just threw that in, so that's why I got him. It was $20 for everything. And then you have here a Panasonic tape deck, and I hope it's a AM FM radio, but I don't think so. Nah. Mini cassette recorder. I got it because I thought it was also AM FM radio too, but it's not. It's just a mini cassette recorder. But it's a recorder. And even though these aren't headphones that come with them, I just put them in here just for the simple fact that they are old school. They are old school headphones. Probably not even worth a quarter. So I'll, just got that thrown in there. So again, all this is $20. All the game stuff you saw, as well as these two. Put that right there. Then here we have another Wii nunchuck. Alright. And then moving to the last of it. Got this stuff. We have, for the Wii, we have Crazy Mini Golf 2. Never knew there was a 1. We have GameCube Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. People on YouTube actually got me picking up Tiger Woods games, as well as NCAA football games. Stuff. Those are games I would never have gotten. This I got. It says game demo disc. I plan on getting the PlayStation 3 Move and camera. Sooner or later, I'll come across them. I used to see them all the time, and I'll get them. So that's why he threw in that as well. Then for the Wii, we have 14 games in all. Namco Museum Remix. Couple different Pac-Man games here. So, okay, what it says here. It says Galaxin, Dig Dug, Mappy, Pack and Pile, Q, was it? Excuse me. Cutie Q, Super Pac-Man, G Plus, Pac-Mania. So, that was in there. Then for the PS3, we have Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus. This is actually a real good platformer, man. Like, these kind of games are really, really cool. Unfortunately, I mean, here you have Castlevania Lords of Shadows. Don't get excited for me, because unfortunately it's just the case. And I told him about it. He said, don't worry about it. Somebody probably stole it, but you can have it. And it's the same thing when I go to, like, even when I go to Uniques, Goodwill, Salvation Army, even other flea markets. And you tell people, hey, there's no games in here, but, you know, can I have the disc? They wind up throwing it away anyway. So most of the time, they don't even think twice. They be like, sure, go ahead, no problem. I tried to do that today. Again, another issue in red, white, and blue with these fucking cashiers. And one cashier took it to a whole nother level. They had a Harvest Moon Nintendo DS case. No game inside, so I was going to pay for my stuff earlier. I told the girl, hey, can I have this? Or the game's not in there. No, you can't. Then she went on and ran on, and I'm like, oh, listen, okay, it's not that serious. You basically just told me what you told me. Okay, no problem. So I guess she got mad because I guess she felt I was cutting her off. There's nothing to talk about. I didn't argue it. I just said, all right, no problem. Then they making all these assumptions. Oh, well, you know, people like to take the game. I said, listen, let me explain something. I almost called her a bitch. I said, listen, let me fucking explain something to you. And I said just like that. And I caught her attention because she was some ugly ghetto black chick with thick ass glasses. And I told her, I said, you know, I don't need to come here and steal stuff. I spend more money than you make in a week here. Let's not get that twisted. And I said, it seemed like everybody seemed to have like their fucking period. Like everybody's on their period today. And she's like, oh, no, it's not that. I said, no. Listen, I asked a simple question. You gave an answer. You could have kept it. You could have kept it like that. You and the other bitch is sitting here. And I said that. You and the other bitch is sitting here making a whole fucking issue about something that you could just, oh, well, we know so-and-so. Look at it. No, she don't. Because half the time when she brings CDs, DVDs, or I've been coming here long enough to stand there for a couple of hours long enough to know that there's plenty of times when she brought shit out of carts, don't have prices on it, and a lot of the times there's CDs in cases, there's there's CD cases, DVD cases, and video game cases. And you go to open it up right straight out the fucking cart, and there's nothing inside. So, but you gonna mean to tell? I don't want to hear that shit, man. It's just, come on, man. Like, it's not that serious. So I'm like, 2 days in a row dealing with these. So I'm to the point now, when I go in there, I'm not going to say shit to nobody. I'm no longer going to say hello, good morning, or nothing to none of them damn hoes. Cashier hoes. You know, I'm not going to say shit to them. I'm just going to keep it to myself and don't say shit. And I guess if there's no game in there, I'll just put the fucking case in my pocket. Oh well. It is what it is. They can go fuck themselves. So I got that from him. And then my buddy Carmen, which is the lady that hooked me up with the beautiful Nintendo lot, GameCube lot some weeks ago. She actually wanted $75. She had two. The conditions were rough though. She had two DS lights. One was silver, a lot of fading and scuffs on that silver, and then she had a black one that had scuffs on it because it's black. You could see all of it. But it wasn't in bad condition. I would have added it to my handheld collection. But when I went to open it up, took out the Ziploc bag, went to open up the hinges, was kind of, I didn't like the way the hinges felt on it, so I left it. Because she wanted $20 per one, which I thought was pretty fair, considering that I buy them from Red, White, and Blue, speaking of the double. And she had a whole bunch of games, but a lot of the other games I left behind were kind of crappy dollar games, 50-cent games, if that. So I took the best games, and I basically gave her $22 for all these. This is the bag they were in, and these are the games. So, she Ziploc bag each game. We have Metroid Zero Mission for the Game Boy Advance. And we have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for the Game Boy Advance. Speaking of this game, later on today, this remember how I always tell you guys in other videos how imperative and how funny fate is, to where sometimes, you know, you could look for comics and you could look for this and you're like, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna buy it because it's missing this and that. Like sometimes you get stuff from this yard sale, this garage sale, this flea market, this thrift shop, and everything coexists with each other. And this is a prime, and this Pokemon game is a prime example, because I'm gonna show you something in a minute, which is funny because this came from Ernest Ernest who was a vendor who happened to be at this church church parking lot flea market today. Again, just keep that in mind, that Pokemon game. I'm gonna keep it right here anyway. And then here we have Sonic. What is this? Can't make it out. I think it's Sonic Battle for the Game Boy Advance. Now for the DS, we have Sonic Classic Collections. For the DS, we have Lego Star Wars 3. For the DS, we have New Super Mario Brothers. For the DS, we have Lego Star Wars. Now, getting back to the Game Boy Advance, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't really make that out. Something Destruction. And last but not least, for the Game Boy Advance, we have TAC. And those are $22 basically. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games for $22. Super Mario Brothers and Pokemon is definitely worth the $22 by itself, and all the other games are gravy. The Mario is probably somewhere between 10 and 15. I've gotten so many of these over the last God knows how many months. So that was 22 from her. I could have told her 20, but I don't want to press my luck and, you know, whatnot. And seem like a greedy, pompous jackass. Remember, I said I'm an asshole, not a jackass. There's a difference. Then this other lady, there as well. She wouldn't budge on the price for this, but I picked it up because I've been seeing these increase a lot in price. Just the DJ Hero mixer by itself for like anywhere from $10 to even $25, depending on what store you go to and where. So she had it in the box, and the game is actually sealed, and it's the DJ Hero 2 for the PS3. And when I went to open it up, I didn't open it all the way, but this is basically it. And as you see, DJ Hero 2 is factory sealed. It looked like somebody really didn't even play it because it still has the stuff that keeps it fresh. I don't remember how it's supposed to come. I know at one time a lot of places were liquidating Guitar Heroes and these things. Not only these things coming back, but you know they're getting pricier now. You have the receiver, which is very important when you are picking up, or you go into a thrift shop and you're buying these. Make sure you get a receiver for it. Even if you see them in a flea market somewhere, make sure that they have the receiver. Because unlike the Guitar Hero guitars, these need a receiver. There's some Duracell batteries in here. Oh, excuse me. So, you know, anyway, she wouldn't budge. Let's see, the biggest hits transferred into 80 plus exclusive DJ Hero mixes. Lady Gaga and Kobe Odenis. Well, anyway, I'm not going to go through that whole list, but it's a lot. So, yeah. So, this bad boy is, you know, it was $10. She wouldn't budge for 10. And I figured 10 was fair, considering last week I paid $10 each for the I think it was the Wii and the Xbox 360 Guitar Hero in the box. Those are brand new. This isn't brand new, but the game is. I don't know if the person played this or not, but again, you know, $10, and she wouldn't budge. She wouldn't go no cheaper, and she was explaining what was going. You know, basically just explaining. And I was like, no problem, miss, no problem. Older Spanish lady. She probably she could have been most likely Ecuadorian, or she could have either been Ecuadorian, Peruvian, or Mexican, because that's a big dominantly Ecuadorian and Peruvian area where I was. Real nice lady, very nice, and gave her the $10 for it. I was hoping I didn't want to insult her with 5, because I know it was worth the 10. But I was like, well, can you do any lower than that? And she said, no, I'm so sorry. I said, no worries, ain't nothing to apologize for. And I was like, okay. And I went in my pocket. I gave her 5 singles and a $5 bill. She was very happy with that, and I was cool with it. So that was my first buy today. My first buy was actually $52, because 10 to her, 20 to Ernest for this stuff, and then the $22 to Carmen. So again, Carmen, I got 9 games from her. Of course, that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and the new Super Mario Brothers. Both those games are definitely well worth, you know, the 22 I gave her. Actually, they both are probably, if I throw in a DJ Hero 2, they're both worth what I gave her and what I gave the lady for 32. And then the stuff also I got from Ernest. I'm gonna do a encore of that, being that, you know, I'm twisting stuff as I'm talking. So from him, I got the PlayStation 2 adapter. I got 2 first party white Wii nunchucks. I also got a first party white controller for the Wii. And I got original Nintendo RF Switch, a couple of other wired, you know, miscellaneous stuff to complete some systems and whatnot. And I got about maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games from him, including the Tomb Raider little statue thingamajig. So I got all that stuff from him for $20. Oh yeah, and of course that recorder, as well as the foldable binoculars. All right. So now that we got that out the way, let's go on to the stuff I got from Red, White, and Blue, where the bitches have attitudes. Some of you guys not gonna like my videos or like what I say, and to be honest, I really don't care. You know, I basically just speak. I only just don't speak my mind. I just basically speak the fucking truth. You know, a lot of them don't like black people. You know, and you know, this is why sometimes people say, "Oh, you're very antisocial," and it's like when you talk and you try to conversate, and it's like it was a simple question. I mean, she said no, and that was the end of it. But she kept. I said, all right, no problem, and she kept going in, and then her and the other lady was making it seem like, oh, well, we had this one lady who did this. It ain't about that, you know. It's not about that. And I'm like, well, okay. And she's like, oh, what? And I said, listen. Oh, you gonna tell me what the fuck you mean? Am I gonna tell you? I ain't telling you shit. I'm telling you how it is. So you gonna tell me, Ramon? All I'm saying is, there's a lot of times she puts stuff out and it doesn't have prices on it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the lady have ass kissers who sell books, and they do her job for her just so they can get first dibs on stuff. I don't need to do that. I do this as a hobby, not as an income. Because I think if you can read, and if you can stand there all day and hustle books, then your ass should go out there and be able to get a regular job. That's just the way I feel about it. Period. You know what I mean? Period. And if people can watch my videos and like it and don't like it, that's your fucking problem. Don't watch my videos. What can I tell you? I say shit for what it is and how it is. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow. Alrighty then. I don't remember where the hell I got these from, and they're crap, so it's not even worth fucking bringing them up. Alright, now here we got these games here. Oh yeah, there was this other lady. They sell sneakers and stuff at the flea market, at that same little market thing I was talking about outside of church. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I paid $5 for 7 games. I forgot to tell you guys that. $5 for 7 games. 360 Driver, San Francisco. Xbox 360 Lego Harry Potter. Wii Party. Don't think I have that game for myself. For the Xbox 360, Lego Star Wars 3 for the Xbox 360, which is ironic considering that I got it for the DS today. 360 Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game. And we got Lego Batman 2 for the 360. And we also got Marvel Superheroes for the 360. So we got about 4 Lego games and 3 regular games that are related to the 360. So I paid $5 for all these. I forgot to include that. Got to talk about that. All right, now moving on to the stuff I got from these assholes. Game included. This is their stuff. Yesterday was an issue, so I was like, you know what? I'll just pay because I'm not even going to those details. I'll just leave it for what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna even go into it. But the lady was basically being a bitch too, because normally she have a lot of games she don't mark the price, and I told her, oh, these are not marked, and she wound up putting them. You know, normally when they're not marked, this will be $1.99 because unless otherwise marked, and they do sell games for $1.99 again unless it's otherwise marked. When games aren't marked, they're normally $2.99. But as of lately, they've been putting the video games down to $1.99, and that's the issue I had yesterday. And today there was an issue because she tried to be slick, the media lady being a bitch, and she decided to, I guess she didn't like it, or I was creating too much work for her obese fat ass, because again she got a book guy who stands there all fucking day, all morning, who does her job for her, and he ass kisses and gets rewarded with supposedly first dibs on stuff, on books and stuff. There's a lot of shit that goes on. The thrifting politicking is crazy there. I go there because they do have better deals and a lot of better prices than Unique, but I don't really like going to flea markets. I mean, thrift shops because of the drama and my attitude and the way I am. I'm always ready. I'm always defensive and I'm always ready to punch somebody. I don't like to argue. I don't like verbalization. I'm a physical guy. So to avoid that, I kind of stay away from people, and that's why I'm not a people's person, because I'll be in jail for murder. It's just that simple. I'm a nice guy until you piss me the fuck off. I don't have time for bullshit. But everybody, oh, he's an asshole. Yeah, I am. But I'm a nice asshole. I'm a kind of guy. You cool with me, I'm cool with you. That's it. But anyway, so and then I put them back, and she's like, "Oh, you don't want them?" I said, "Nah, they're too high." And she started mumbling and speaking Spanish, like all the Hispanic hypocrites do, like to speak Spanish, and talk shit. I'm tired of it. This is why I love what Trump is doing. I feel like, fuck it. But I think he should start doing it to Europeans and everybody else as well. Don't just do it to people down south of the border. Do it to every fucking body. I'm tired of, we got enough racists here. I'm tired of them fucking importing racists. Especially people that got just as much black blood in them as you do. Only difference is they can, they speak Spanish. But they swear they better than you, or they swear they're not. Man, you just as black as my ass. You ain't nothing but a nigga who speaks Spanish. Stop it. Anyway, so from them, I got for PlayStation 3, I got Resident Evil 5. I think I already have this. I don't remember if I have it for the P. No, I don't. I got it for the 360. Then I got Sing Star on Volume 2. Don't ask me why I got it. I think you know what it is? It was in the pile when I picked it up. I wasn't paying attention. When I went to the register, I think I noticed as the lady was about to scan it, and I was like, you know what? I ain't want a recurring issue from yesterday. And then right after I paid for everything, that's when drama started with the fucking the Harvest Moon empty. I mean, come on, it's a fucking empty DS case. It's not that serious. And it's like your job as a cashier is to ring people up, say next. If somebody want to see something behind you, and or if somebody's gonna leave a bag or they come in and pick up something you're holding for them. That's it. Your job is not to be fucking security or whatever. But anyway, they're fucking idiots there. For the Xbox 360, I have Forza 4, excuse me. Don't remember if I have this for the 360 or not. There's a good chance I do. For the 360 here, I have Lego on Lord of the Rings. I have a game I've always liked, Star Wars Force Unleashed 2 for the 360. And then a real cool TV series that I wish I never got rid of, which is Avatar: The Last Airbender for the original Xbox. All these games were $2.99, again including the ones that weren't priced, because they're supposed to be $1.99 if they're not priced. But I was like, you know what? I didn't want to argue. I wanted them because, you know, my plan is to just start filling up my stuff and then concentrate on other stuff, and I can pay less. And then in this bag, last but not least, this was actually left from yesterday. So they put this stuff out yesterday, obviously. You know, like late in the day yesterday, and I wound up getting it. When I woke up in the morning, I saw it, and I grabbed it because I saw Power Ranger related Zord stuff. And I was hoping it was going to bring out more stuff. And by the time I picked it up, I realized that, oh yeah, I already got these guys. What was the price on it? $8? No, $6. $5.99. Another thing you got to worry about red, white, and blue too is sometimes, you know, the cashiers, to be bitches, they charge you extra money. You know, you got to be very careful with that. This, I believe, is Digimon related, I think, or maybe Ben 10. I don't really know. This, I don't know if it's Digimon. It might be Digimon related figures. I gotta look them up to see. But, you know, you got this guy here. Then you got, I don't know what the hell this thing is. Then you got this thing. Because I think they are Digimon. I don't think they're Pokemon. Or they're definitely not Pokemon. So I'll put that there. Then here we have a Megazord that I just realized I got for the second time. Because I think I got the same exact one. But it was in there. You know, it was in here. So whatever. And I think this one is in better condition than the other one I got. So okay, then here we got this dude, which I already have a couple of him. And then we have, I believe his name is, I think his name is Archer from Toy Story. Is it Toys? No. Small Soldiers. Archer from Small Soldiers. So basically, this was a bag I didn't have to buy, to be honest. It's a bag I didn't have to buy. I didn't have to buy it. Guess these are like feet. I know you're probably like, oh my god, another long A video. Well, all I can tell you is just don't, you know, they're long. You don't like it, don't watch it, man. That's all I can say. You know, they always, you know, there's a philosophy. You can't make people happy. Only person you could and you should make happy is yourself. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't know how the hell this thing is supposed to go, but whatever. Alrighty then, so I would say it's a wasted $6, to be honest, because I really didn't need anything here. I thought most of the stuff was, I just grabbed the bag because it was big and I saw him, so I just automatically assumed there was more Power Rangers in there. Well, that and that Zord you guys seen. So yeah, that's that. All right, and then I got this also. This is a nice Kobe Bryant jacket from Adidas. This was actually under $15. Really, really nice. I'll probably clean it up. Try to see if I can get rid of some of the stains. If not, I'll just, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? It is what it is. And this guy, you know, Pablo held it for me earlier. He noticed that I've been getting a lot of these. I've been trying to get a lot of these lately. And this is just another one. This says it has Miss Pac-Man pole position, Gallica. Is that Yanni or I can't make that out even with these glasses. Then you have Mappy also. $4 to $6 is like the range for these things now. But you still go to Unique, you're paying $8 to $12 for these all day now. And again, they used to be $1.99, $2.99 there. But everywhere you go now, everybody's charging a lot of money for these. I'm gonna actually head down to Union, even though it's kind of suicide right now because it's Friday and traffic is disgusting. But I'm gonna go anyway, just because I want to go and see what's going on. This was actually in the area where I found one of those builder. I think it was a Build-A-Figure Sentinel. A while ago, it's like they have where they have clothes. They have these shelf areas over all the clothes, where they have like a lot of action figures. I mean, well, bigger toys and stuff like that. And this was just sitting there. I believe it is Todd McFarlane Dragon related, just because I see one of the Todd McFarlane clown figures, and this was actually $8, which is kind of high. $8 is kind of high for something that I don't really think that the toy lady, the toy lady really noticed. But sometimes, they just in whatever mood they're in, they just price stuff what it is. I mean, there's always a philosophy. Listen, you don't like the prices, don't buy there. And that is true. You don't buy. But it's not the prices. I don't even really care about the attitudes. I just don't like bullshit. But yeah, these look like a stand. So I am thinking it is Fallen Dragon related. So I do want to see what this stuff is. Okay, so we do have this thing here. Yeah, this is definitely McFarlane related, I'm guessing. Alright, here we have, I knew that was McFarlane's clown. I forgot this guy's name. He's also a McFarlane piece. Really, really cool. And McFarlane never, he always put quality in his stuff. Only problem is, the stands after a while give way because of the weight of the stuff. But, you got this figure here. You got this badass dragon snaky thing. He looks like he's missing his tail. There are some bases. I don't know what bases go with what. Here is an eagle type of thing. I don't know if this goes with this, but it was in here. You have one thing here that acts like, I guess, a dragon would hover over this little fire thing. So, $8. I took a gamble, and it was a good gamble. And, yep, McFarlane. Another McFarlane base. Looks like a piece of a tank. We have this McFarlane piece that looks like, he doesn't have any legs. Oh, well, yeah, he has thighs, but he doesn't have any calves or feet. But I'm guessing it goes to some kind of stand here. Then you have another McFarlane stand. Alright. So this is pretty cool. Here is, looks like it was glued. Here is the tail to this cat, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's his tail. Looks like he got some wings here as well. Then there's this other dragon. Damn, you can't even get to it. All right, here. There it is. Here's another dragon. These are like McFarlane dragons, obviously. Like medieval type of stuff. Here is like a spawn Medusa thingamajig. Real cool looking though. That's badass. We have a dragon. Oh, okay, I think that's his own. Maybe not. Some kind of dragon guy. Okay, but that dragon is missing an arm, I believe. Okay, his arm is right here. So everything looks like it's actually complete. Just gotta be put together. So whoever donated this, I'm pretty confident to say that they donated it in this bin. Because if they didn't, it'd be too much work for them, and it'll be in bags and it'll be all over the place. So somebody definitely donated this with everything in here. That's why it's always good to walk around everywhere, because you never know what you're gonna find. And last Thursday at Bonner's auction, I got a bin for like $10 with a whole bunch of what do you call those guys? The McFarlane Lord of the Rings figures. A nice size what you call it, with that stuff in it. So yeah, hopefully all the stands are here for this thing. I will put this somewhere, because I'm not gonna really go into those details, but yep, that stuff right there. Don't want to mess this up, so let me put this in the bag. Then put that there. Boom, boom. All right, now moving on. What the hell? Okay, I think this is the bag where, this is the bag where I ran into the issue later on at Red, White, and Blue. Like I said before, I am trying to get a whole bunch of Nerf guns and stuff. No. Nerf. This came from, this came from Unique. This came from, it came from the Patterson Unique. It doesn't matter now. This is a really cool looking Nerf gun. They have 50% off if you have the app. I didn't, but people have no problem sharing their app with you because they get points. This is really, really cool. I do need to take the batteries out of here. I know I saw batteries somewhere. Yeah, I do want to take the batteries out of here. You supposed to hold and press it, and I think it does something. I think that's what I did before. Alright, whatever. Anyway, so this has a clip on it. It's clear. Nerf guns are worth money. So if you can start picking them up and accumulating them, if you do garage sales and or yard sales as well as flea markets, pick your Nerf guns up, because listen, Nerf guns are expensive, and you can always get these. Isaiah! Go downstairs and close the refrigerator, man. The alarm is on. Go downstairs and close the refrigerator. Somebody left the refrigerator open. That's why it's beeping. Yeah, we have one of those expensive, like $4,000 refrigerators. It's like a professional. It's the same thing. I mean, it came with the house, so silver, or like one of those chef ones, and it had, and it beeps to let you know when as a reminder. It does all that crap, but that's not what this video is about. So you have this as well. Damn, I'm sorry about that. Let me get rid of this. Oh shit, what did I just do? Alright. So we have this Nerf gun. It's actually called the Nerf. What? The Nerf I can't make it out. The Nerf Evader. Let's just put it that way. It's clear. I'm gonna leave it as that. The knees I picked up as well, and again, that was actually $3.48 because it was half off. They had it for $7. Their Nerf guns also gotten expensive. I actually saved $13.75 because it was 75% off. But their Nerf guns gotten expensive too. Even their games now, their games are average $5 now, unless otherwise stickered. They're getting expensive as well. So I got 5 games here. We have GameCube's Crazy Taxi. It's missing the case, but in good condition. For the Xbox 360, again, thanks to Reen Bean, Chase After the Right Price, Metal Jesus Rocks. These individuals, their videos are great. Love you guys. And on top of that, they're the reasons why I also pick up the Tiger Woods and the NCAA football games, because I always knew the NCAA games always were, as far as sports stuff go, I always knew it was worth a couple dollars for a sport game. But it was a reminder with them, so it wound up being $2.48. For the GameCube, we have True Crime Streets of LA. I got excited. I didn't look at it, but the game's not in there. It's actually Madden 07 for the GameCube. So I was a little upset about that. I should have looked at it, but I thought I did, but I didn't. But here you have NBA Courtside 2002 for the GameCube, and that's in there, and it's in immaculate condition. And last but not least, we have the Platinum Hits Xbox 360 Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition. That's also complete, I believe. So yeah. So got those games. And then I think, and then this, it fell. So the girl was real cool at that Unique, and she actually, this piece, they were selling individual. She actually took the price off it. She was like, "What is that?" And I said, "It's actually a piece that goes to him, but is some other stuff missing." She's like, "Man, just give me that." So she actually wound up taking the sticker off it, taping it to this, because I told her it goes to him, but it's missing the trailer. And she was like, "Don't worry about that." So they cool there. Some of the workers. And this was actually $2.49, and with the 50% off, it actually wound up being $1.25. And it is the Optimus Prime from the movie. I don't remember which movie it's from, but they're all about the same. Anyway, I did get him because he looked semi-complete as far as being in robot mode goes. I'm trying to figure. Oh, my knife is right here. I was about to say I don't even know where my knife is. So yeah. I didn't get a cart because I walked in just thinking I was gonna find nothing, and I want to find a couple things. My hands got full. But this is basically like a gun. Like you do that, and then this is like a helmet, and it's like this does something else, and it's like this is like a targeting system for him and stuff. So let me see if I can put him in his mode here. You know, and it's like it does aggravate you and make you angry when you're, you know what I'm saying, when you're legitimately going somewhere and buying something, but a lot of people just figure that, oh, like a lot of people, I can't explain it, and a lot of guys always talk about it, and they're right, because it's like they seem like, I don't know, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why his head don't wanna. Okay, right. Shoulders, boom. Because a lot of guys always say they kind of hate being there at times because, you know, the people make them feel like, if like, what are these assholes or these idiots hanging around for? I never really thought about it, but a lot of them don't like people standing there. But the thing is, the majority of the people that buy that crap back there are the ones that stand there. Like, you know, a lot of that stuff they wind up throwing. And the thing is, they do throw stuff away. They got no problem taking stuff and throw it away. They do it all the time. That's why I tell people, yo, man, just do garage sales, yard sales. Because these places, like, once they meet their quota, they throw stuff away. So everybody think, oh, I'm doing the right thing by being donated. No, you think you are. But they don't want you to know that they're taking your shit that you pay for. You think you're doing the right thing, and they throwing your stuff away. Sometimes your stuff don't even make it inside the store. If the workers are too overwhelmed to work or too lazy to work, they throw shit away. So I'm to the point I'm not gonna even bother no more. I'm just gonna go up in there and buy what I buy, let them talk their shit, and that's it. Some of y'all probably like, damn, it seems like everywhere you go you got issues. Nah, it's a lot simpler than that. My thing is, I don't like people. I don't like bullshit, And again, when it came to yesterday, that was uncalled for and unnecessary because the bitch caught an attitude. Because I told her because she had to wait something out because I was like, I'm not paying $2 and I'm not paying $3 for something when you got games right here in front of you marked at $1.99 and you telling me games are not $1.99 when some games that are newer and better than the ones that you got here are that price. And I didn't even argue with her. I just said, nah, I'm gonna stay here and look them up and see if it's worth me paying the money. She mumbling over in Spanish and the other lady hearing it. And people don't understand. Just because you don't fucking speak a language don't mean. It's just like, for instance, that we all have the sixth sense. You know when people talking shit about you. You don't have to speak a language to know that somebody's saying something. And my philosophy is I always tell people, if you got something to say it. You don't got, you know what I'm saying? You speak English enough, say it. And they get offended and they get upset with you because you say that. But they don't you know what I'm saying? But they don't understand they're being disrespectful. But a lot of them are like that, Just stupid. But anyway, so this Optimus is, I guess, complete. I thought this one it does go to him. I knew it went to him. This is like some kind of, I'm trying to figure out how the hell does this thing work? Because I know it's like this goes, okay, this goes here, and then his arms, it's crazy though, because his arms don't reach that far. But it somehow goes like this, and then this one goes here. Because it's like some kind of super cannon thing. And the mask goes here, and I think this kind of hooks down, or I don't know, some shit, something like that. But it's crazy though, because it's so top heavy, but it's supposed to go something like that. And that's what it's supposed to be for. Whatever. I was trying to sit here and put it together for y'all. So again, this is gonna be a long video. This piece here was $2.99, so it wound up being $1 and change. $1.48. Alright, so let's see what's in here. This one I got, I didn't get for the Skeletor or the Beast or this Beast Man. I got it for this dude here because it is definitely old and it is anime related. So I gotta look that up to see where he's from. And then this guy, he would definitely go with my Lord of the Rings collection that I have downstairs. And he's one of the Lord of the Rings villains. So I'll add him to that particular collection. That's why I got that. And then these guys, again, it was this was actually $5, but it wound up being $2.48. These are the Mattel wrestlers, and like I said, I do like the Mattel wrestlers. They sell. And I got it because it was all they really had. I don't know who neither one of these guys are, but I'm pretty sure whoever buy them will. And I like the Mattel guys. I think they look more realistic. They look better. I don't like the Jack Pacific stuff. It's too over-exaggerated, and everybody's the same size, and I don't like that. You got these guys. One guy's taller and slimmer than the other, and I just like that realism look to wrestling figures. Alright, bag down. Now moving on to, we got 4 bags left. So if this video ain't for you, it ain't for you. Let's get to this bag. Game related. Game and figura related. This I actually saved, somebody gave me 25%. This is the Hawthorne White Village. I saved $14 on this. $14. The stuff I just showed you was I saved over 13. This is actually the expanded universe Star Wars. I got it because I'm not gonna lie and say I know about expanded stuff. I just looked it up and realized that it's worth about $15. They had it priced at $8, 50% off, made it $3.98, and it's kind of cool. So I got that because there was another one I got that's worth over $20, and I'm gonna show you that one. And that is Luke Skywalker from Dark Empire Comics. And it says this package becomes 3D play scene. So I guess it's like some kind of cardboard, whatchamacallit. And then these I got. Only games I picked up from them today. And again, these are also $4.99. So they wind up being $2.48 for them. That's why I picked them up. For the PS2, we have DT Racer, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End for the PS2 as well. And we also got NBA Ballers for the PS2. Even when this game, even when the PS2 was popping, I always knew this was a good game. Everybody always brought it and had it. And then for the original Xbox, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dawn of Destiny for the original Xbox. So, got those four. Alright, now moving on. Here was the first thing I saw. And when I got there a little late, and I was actually quite confused that they actually had this here. $25. I need the controllers, and I need the controllers, and I need the adapter, because last week I screwed up and I took extra adapter and extra controllers into the city, and I messed up. I didn't even look and see if there was a game inside, and there is a game inside. Tetris. Okay. So it has Tetris. So it was $25. Surprisingly, I thought it was gonna be like $50 or $60 because normally their systems are that, but somebody priced it very low, which is at $25 for this, and it was 50% off for that. So that's basically $12.48. So at $12.48, I will definitely, because this is not in bad condition, but I'm definitely gonna take the controllers and the adapter to finish up my sealed set, and I'll just put the deck aside and sell it like that. I mean, I can get $10, $15 just for the NES deck. So basically, I'm getting everything else free, and I'm cool with that. So that was the main reason why I brought this. I mean, I could turn around and just sell it, but I still gotta go out there and buy controllers, and Nintendo and Sega Genesis adapters are not easy to come by. You see them, but they're hard to come by. I'm just going to leave it as that. I hate when they put these electrical sticker thingamajigs on it. But yeah, that was $25 marked, and then it wound up being $12.48 discounted. I'm throw my bags over there because I have an area where I put my bags. This bag is busted. Then these guys I didn't look up, and the guy who priced everything real expensive said he looked them up. I seen people sell these at the flea market in the Meadowlands. Some people who had these, and I've seen them sell these for up to like $50 each. I didn't look them up, but he priced them at $14.99. I am gonna look them up now. Let me look up. What is it? Hasbro Signature Series, Planets of the Apes. Let's see. I don't really know his search engine. But they were $14.99, and I wound up paying $7.48 each on them because again it was 50% off today. So let's see. I'm kind of curious. That's why I'm doing this. Signature. Signature Series, Planets of the Apes. I got stuff in the way. That's why it's taking me so long to, you know, the type. Oh my God. Ah, all right. I got. Well, I ain't gonna say I got this time. I guess you know this is one of the few times when they got over me. Yep, $11.66, $9 for the humans. Then you got $39.99 for two of them for Taylor and Zora. So yep. So that's the price. That is the going price. They offer $15, and you're probably like, okay, but dude, you know, you only paid. I mean, you paid half of $14.99. Yeah, I did. So it's basically like I'm making a $7 profit off of both of them. So you know, whatever. I'll probably wind up, you know, somebody will want them, and I'll probably wind up selling them to somebody for like $15 each. Or, you know, I'll probably do like $20 each, 2 for $35. Somebody will buy them. Somebody who's a Planet of the 8 person will buy them. Not everybody look up stuff, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the people that look them up, they'll be like, ugh. And I paid a lot for it. I mean, I paid over $100 for all this stuff. Out of this bag. But it doesn't matter. For this guy, Gorilla Sergeant and the Gorilla Lady, I should definitely be able to get $35 for both. Either way. Definitely. Oh, I got another bag. Alright, so in this bag here, he's actually about $35. We got Yoda. They had it priced at $8. Somebody just didn't even bother looking him up, because if they did, he'd be $24.99 or $29 or $39.99 like all the other shit that they had. Surprisingly, he was basically $8, and he wound up being obviously $3.98 because it's 50% off of $7.99. So I made my money back just off of him. And then these two, I'm not a Star Trek fan. I do like Spock, but when I saw these, I knew they had to be worth some money. They're not worth that much, but they're easily about $40, $50 each piece. You got Star Trek Spock in civilian clothes when they actually got beamed down back in time. I remember that episode. And then you have Captain T. Kirk. So got these two here, and they priced them at the guy priced them at $19.99. They should have been $14 or $9.99, but he priced them at $19.99. He didn't look up. Thank God he didn't look them up. I seen him come right out the box, and they came right out the box, and he just put them right out. This is the same place where they had the Marvel Legends the day before yesterday, and last week where they had a lot of the 12-inch sideshow Buffy the Vampire Slayer stuff. So yeah, this is this stuff again, and again that's them in civilian clothes. That's why I got it, because I'm like, these, I know you don't see these, so I was like, oh, I'm grabbing those. And there is a huge Star Trek base out there. I mean, there are a lot of people that love Star Trek. I'm just not one of them. Like everybody else, I'm more of a Star Wars person than a Star Trek. But you got a lot of people that like Star Trek that don't like Star Wars, and vice versa. These two guys, I should be able to get my money back for both of these alone. I should be able to get my money back all day, just from what I spent. I should be able to get my money. The $100 I spent on most of this stuff. I do need more bins, because, like I said, I'm putting a lot of this stuff in bins. I ain't worried about it slipping. Is there something else in here? Yes. All right, and then these, I got them because I remember the tick show. I would love to get my hands on the Freakazoid toys. Alright, so from the Tick, you got these four guys. Here we have Death Hug Dean, excuse me. $4 basically. They had it priced at $8. These came right out today too. I was right there to watch them. You have TikTokers, also $8. Try me. It says I love wheat. Then we have projectile human bullet, and this stuff is extremely dusty. And you have fluttering author. That's Tick's sidekick. So I got these 4 dudes. It's a lot of them missing. A lot missing. So, but you know, still in all 4 of them. I like taking the stickers and stuff off of a lot of this stuff now, because once I put them in bins and put them in my garage, and you know, sooner or later everything just becomes accumulation. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build up accumulation with this stuff. Of course, some people like, take your time. Yeah, I'm taking my time, but you know, if I come across stuff at and it's on sale, I'm not gonna be dumb enough to say, oh, I'll get it sooner or later. Nah, you know, I mean, $4 each on them sealed. I mean, there's a good chance I might go to a garage sale and get them again, and I might get them at $2 or $3 a pop, or $1. You know, you never know. You never know. You know, one thing about toys go up, they fluctuate, they go up and down in price. There is no set price for toys. Like toys and video games, video games become cheaper in the summer. People don't really buy them that much because everybody's going away. You know, during the wintertime, you know, people go to work, school, and stay home, play video games. Every now and again, they'll go to a movie or a birthday party or something, but they don't do outdoor events. And that's the reason why in the late spring to the whole summer, video gaming is at its peak low during the year, because again, everybody's out and about, nobody's home. And that's why so many babies are born. If it was, I mean, it's crazy, but I ain't gonna go into those. I ain't gonna go into what I was gonna say. But yep, you got this crap here, and then I got more stuff in here. All right, this was here for the last couple of days. I've always had success selling these. This is actually $3.48. She was marked at $6.99, and she is Batman animated series Poison Ivy. So I'm gonna do with her. I'm gonna hold on to her because I love the Batman animated stuff. You know, I have the ones that came out a couple years ago. I have the original Batman, Joker, Robin, and Harley Quinn. They had more at Royal Collectibles, but those are only 4 I picked up because it's Batman with his sidekick and Joker with his sidekick, and those, you know, that's Batman's main villain. So that's the reason why I kept those. I never took them out the package or anything. And this is the second unique I ran into in years. Even though the first one years ago in Queens, New York, is where I got her and a couple of other figures from. But her I'll hold on to. You know, she's probably about, she's probably about, I don't know. That is dirty. I gotta wipe all this stuff down, which I'm gonna do once this video is loading. And it should be just one more piece in here. Oh, 2 more. This is the other guy from the expanded Star Wars universe. Really heavy, really cool looking. Dark Trooper. He's about a $20 piece. Between $16, $20, $25, even up to $30 for him. I was hoping they had more. They did have Admiral Modi. They had 3 of him, and they had him to where he's like doing this to himself, like basically trying to unloosen his collar. Because Vader's using the the Darth, you know what I'm saying, the Dark Force to choke him and stuff. So they had 3 of those. I may go back and get it if it's still there, maybe not, I don't know. But he's I looked at him and I was like, you know what, he's kind of a unique looking piece. So I got him and I got Luke. Those are the only ones from the extended universe that they had. And I was like, you know what, that's cool. I'll put these away. You know, opportunity always sees. I see it here. I might go to another flea market. I might go to some yard sales and see these. I may even go to another thrift shop and see these as well. Because, you know, once you see it once, you always come cross them again. Some people think Star Wars is worth $1 million. Some people know that a lot of this stuff, being that it's so repetitive, they're not worth shit. But these two happen to be worth something. Luke is definitely worth between 10 and 15. So at the end of the day, he's definitely worth what I paid for him, which was like $4. So he's worth at least twice that. The other one is worth 3 to 4 times that, and depending on when it's sold, they both kind of worth it anyway. Then here, this is the only one I got, and that's because it came out the box. I could have got the Spikes the other day. They had 3 of them. I should have got them, but I got her, which what's her name again? Willow. So they did have Willow. I don't know how much she's going for. You see the price. They were all priced at $39.99, including the sideshow. I forgot what it. No, it wasn't a Creature from the Black Lagoon. I should have got that too. And I think that was 50% off, or that was either a 50% off day or 25. But I should have got them all. Cause I keep, I'm so big into hot, realizing how hot toys and stuff, but I keep forgetting older sideshow stuff. Prices go up. Don't matter. She'll go up sooner or later. She'll go up anyway. I'm not worried about it. And it was $20 because it was, again, 50% off. She was basically the most expensive item I brought from Bayou Village today, and I got her again, and her box is basically pristine. So yeah, $20 on her. I know she's got to be worth at least twice the $20 I spent. So we got that. And I remember earlier when I was talking to you about that game, right? That game I picked up. Look at this. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And it was $5.99, which is crazy, but they know people open their mouths there. Other people open their mouth. And this stuff here, what I saved, I think I saved a lot on this. I think I saved like $90 or something. Yeah, I saved $98. I paid $100. I saved $98 on this stuff. $98 I saved. And that was on the Tick figures, the 2 Star Wars original TV series, James Kirk and Spock, the 2 Planets of the Apes, the Yoda, the 2 expanded universe figures, the Buffy, and of course I was going to say the Power Ranger, the Pokemon book. So all that stuff, I saved $98 on it. I want to pay like $104 or something like that for everything. This book was actually $6. I only got it. I didn't get it because it's Pokemon related. I got it because I know that I picked up the same exact game from Carmen. Because I put it down by the register. And then I was like, you know what? And the lady's like, you want it? And I was like, take it from me. Take it now and scan it before I change my mind. So she laughed. So, yeah. It's a strategy guide. It says Blue Rescue Team, Red Rescue Team. And it's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon again. So, again, that's crazy because I got the game. That's why I was always saying, man, you never know. It's just crazy. That's how crazy stuff is. You never, ever know. I need to start saving my receipts and stuff. Because that, me being a flea market vendor, that could probably, all this stuff could probably be a tax write-off for me. But then again, who knows? I might wind up owing Uncle Sam money. Or I like to call him Uncle Greedy Thief. I'm trying to figure out where the hell the game is. I know it's a Game Boy game, right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Sonic. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. There's the game. There's the booklet. 2 different places. This is how ironic everything is. And you're finally done hearing my irritating voice dealing with my ugly ass face. So there you guys have it. While this is loading up, I will be going to another location. Today I missed out on the Lego guy. The guy, he's in Comic-Con. He sells Legos and stuff, and they come up here every so often, and they buy stuff too, because I guess they accumulate stuff for the cons as well. I didn't go to Comic-Con. I had the chance to buy to get a dealer's ticket, but last year, this year, I'm not really that big on it because I'm not really huge into like I don't want to go there and spend money out of it just don't make no sense for me to go there and spend money I don't have to go spend money on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Alrighty then. I gotta remember this goes in my other bin or bag or whatever. Alright, so yep, I got just one bin today. Last couple of days I've been buying 2 of each. So gotta go. It's been well over an hour. Peace.